Hello everybody and welcome back to Chrono Trigger.
So I just picked up an item called a strength capsule, and as you might expect, it increases the character's strength by 1 permanently.
Awesome.
It is basically the stat items from Pokemon.
Enemies! Oh my god, it's Pilaf.
I'd never really noticed that comparison, but yeah, it is. It's like, alright. There's not much to do in the town for you, by the way. So you can just head on to the forest unless you just want to explore. I mean, you're just gonna fall further behind me if you do.
Yeah, I'll just head straight over to the forest then. Kill the Smurfs. Exactly. Kill the Smurf Pilafs.
You should have 2 treasure chests there. One of them will have a nice equip item.
Whereabouts?
In the area after you fight the peel-offs.
And go up these stairs over this bridge. It didn't collapse. That's a nice change of pace. Oh my god, it's more Pilafs. So yeah, welcome to Dragon Ball References the playthrough.
Yeah. That's what's gonna be going on, yeah.
Until we get to meet... Hey, level up, Cyclone. Until we get to meet not Launch up there, who will only be referenced to one of my characters because that's what I was originally linked to when creating her. True story, actually. When I was creating her for Dungeons and Dragons, I explained what I wanted the character to be like, and a friend was like, oh, so kind of like this kind of character, and linked me the concept art image you can actually see on the overlay. That thing didn't die very easy.
Suppose I could have spent more time in the forest. I kind of bypassed 2 spawn points.
That is... Start button is not the...
Nope, it is what the X button would be, I think?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
or in my case...
You can change that in the menu on here. I don't know about in the original.
In my case, square, because using a PS4 controller. The best
also
controller.
square for me, because I'm using a PS3 controller, which is not the best controller.
It's a green Pilaf! It's a Pilaf trying to be Piccolo. I'm gonna kill these rollies first, seeing as they seem to be the most troublesome thing.
Remember, you have Cyclone to take care of enemies in groups.
I do. This is always one of my issues with games like this. I always forget about those kind of moves. Oh, rip those guys. Oh, Pilaf survived. So chat, what was your first encounter with Chrono Trigger? How long ago was it? How old do you feel?
I've never done that interaction before. That was funny.
What, with the pots?
No, I went down to speak to the cook, and he said something like, "What is this ice cream the queen speaks of?"
But yes, chat, when did you first play Chrono Trigger? Was it everything you imagined? Was it everything it was hyped up to be? Did you even finish it, considering it's such a long game? For those watching on YouTube, you can leave your comments in the comments section.
Personally, my first experience was about 2 years ago. One of my friends that I've known for a long time, Riddic will know the one, had hyped up the game and said it was, really good and very interesting and that I should play it. And then I started streaming and decided, hey, this would be a cool thing for the stream. Never played it before, seems really cool. So I played it, really enjoyed it, the chat enjoyed it. Some of my other friends that streamed with it at the time, Solaris and Dark and Razor, really enjoyed it. And we named a whole bunch of the characters after people in the chat, which was really, really fun. And I've loved it since. I went and played the DS version, and really just never stopped loving the game. I probably played through it, if you count New Game Plus, probably played through it 24 times.
Wow.
Because New Game Plus can go really, really fast.
Yeah. I'm assuming I want to get to the back of this forest, right?
Yes. There's 2 ways to go. If you go...
I'm already there.
There was some extra items that you could pick up in the bottom left or bottom right of the forest, rather, that spawn some extra enemies, but the items and the XP. Then again, that's just more time.
Something odd about him. It's almost like he's not from this time. I'm assuming that's what we went through, some kind of time vortex.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that is, the biggest thing of this game.
Yeah. If you didn't catch that from the opening in my version of the game.
Hmm. And not to mention the fact that the logo is basically a giant clock.
And the chrono, which is time, in Chrono Trigger.
You're a chrono.
I am a chrono. We're playing a chrono.
God damn it.
Totally not caring about what just happened on my stream. Gonna just pick up that ether.
What happens?
We'll get to it when it gets on your screen.
Oh, I'm just meeting the queen in her chambers now.
Mm-hmm. That interaction that you can have right there. Also, hi, right?
Hey there, right? We've a pretty good turnout tonight. I'm glad people were excited to see this game. Hello to Dusk, Riot, Nat, Euphraim. It's good to see you all. Oh, I guess I should talk to her, huh?
Yeah. If you're in with the queen now, you should be getting to the thing that just happened with me.
Hello, Master Rings. Oh, I like this little tune. You still haven't changed your text boxes.
Again, I'm gonna do that another time.
It's not like I made the overlay for it or anything.
I'll go and change it here in a second once I get done with this explanation cutscene.
Oh, well, this is a thing that happened in the opening, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I don't see what happened there, nothing. Of course not. No, of course I didn't say anything. Or do anything funny. Okay, let's get out of here.
If you actually say... You can actually say yes to that.
I did notice.
It's funny. It's a funny interaction.
Fine, I'll go say yes.
There we go.
Yay.
I am now blue colored on my menus.
Oh, and when you have your full menu open, it matches the overlay. Oh, that's nice.
That is pretty cool. It even changes the background of the menu, which is nice.
Oh, look how awesome that looks. Oh, it's a little off. Damn it. Oh, that makes me sad. The bottom is a little bit cut off. What do you mean in our time? Are you saying this is a different time? That was a quick snippet of Android 18 there. Queen Lean has been kidnapped.
And if something happens to Queen Lean, her descendant can never come into being.
God damn it, Garlic Jr. Pop. When's the time warp again? Please don't sue us. Oh, actually, maybe your screen cap is actually perfect. Because while you're in battle, it seems to look fine. I'm really happy with that. That looks really good.
I think it's the background color that's a little different than the menu color.
Okay. Is there a reason why Luca's portrait doesn't have the purple hair?
The helmet that she has on, probably.
Hmm.
You can't really see a lot of her hair because of that.
I probably should have been paying attention to where I have to go, but I swim back into the forest.
Back into the forest, and you'll see it on my screen.
You're just wandering through it, so screw it. Oh hey, a chest. Sealed with a mysterious energy.
Mm-hmm. That'll be important later.
Aww. Man, you guys are just begging to be cycloned.
Did you see what I just did?
That was like a super cyclone, holy hell.
Mm-hmm. Once Luca levels up, she learns a new move, and you can add fire to the cyclone.
Ooh. Bop. Rest in pieces, those things.
I'm actually going to head back to the inn to heal up before I move on.
Am I just meant to be progressing through the forest?
Go back to the forest, and if you want to heal, go back to the town. And then we're going to head to the church off to the left.
Okay, so I just want to get out of here then.
Yep. And there's another one of these chests that's
Protected.
protected. After a certain point, you will be able to unlock those.
Wait until you can use triple text. I love the sound of that. You know, I read Nat's message in the chat about me calling these things pilaf, or Garlic Jr. rather than pilaf, and then I'm just like, yeah, but aren't they basically the same thing? And then I just remembered Garlic Jr.'s voice in the abridged, and how close it is to Pilaf's voice in actual Dragon Ball. Okay, where's the inn? Because I am actually gonna... Trusin. 10 gold?